call him Raghu. He's a very dear FCA, fellow member of the Institute of Chartered Accountants of India, associate member of Institute of Cost and Works Accountants of India. His current executive positions include founder director of Akasham Consulting, founder director of Number Crunchers, and president at HDCF, which is the Hyderabad Directors and CEOs Forum. He's the founder director of Akasham Consulting, a boutique investment bank and category 1 merchant banking outfit. He also founded Akasham Associates, a chartered accountant firm, which is one of the reputed CA firms in southern part of India. He started his career as a financial consultant to varied businesses, and now over the last 20-30 years has been working with a lot of top corporates, advising them on debt financing, equity financing, and also helping startups in their journey on raising funds. He's a guest faculty and speaker in very reputed organizations such as JNIDB, FTCCI, IIT Kharagpur, staff colleges of banks, etc. And on the personal side, he loves speaking on personality development and leadership, and has also founded a voluntary organization by name Akasham for taking up charitable work. Raghu, we welcome you all on the dais. Over to you. While you introduce yourself in the first part of the session, the second part, I will love to ask you a few questions and take your views on that. Yeah, thank you.
So I welcome all of you who are key constituents in the sector of real estate. And I particularly thank Rotarian TSV Prasad Garu, and being a person who got benefited by networking. Because in our CA profession, like some of the professions, they say, you are not supposed to solicit our clients. So particularly what happens is, it's not particularly soliciting, it's a merit-based association. Indian networking is merit-based association of letting people know what you are and understanding what the other side is. So in fact, to give a small example, those days, about I think 3 decades, when I started my profession, it is 92. So networking was very difficult without technology, and buying a computer was pretty expensive then, and no mobile phones then. So I remember me going and meeting every week 4 new persons, whoever they are. I mean, be a businessman, be a bureaucrat, or whoever, and letting them know what Akasham does. Akasham is my firm name. So what we do. So that's all. I never solicited work or anything. I just said what we do, and this is how we are useful to the industry. And this, I sincerely write all those list of names in a diary. So what happened after 4 years is, good percentage of those persons whom I met or networked used to come back for services. So without soliciting for services. So that's where here, when we all meet, if it's good that we know each other, what each person does and what the specialization is, that's what is going to really offer a lot of networking benefits. And coming to my background, I come from a financial background, in the sense, though I am technically qualified chartered accountant, I never did tax and audit in my life. I've been working in finance domain, which is my interest, where my interest lies. So in finance, I stitched a lot of deals across sectors, for multiple sectors, be it even real estate is part of it. So real estate, commercial real estate like warehousing, a lot of deals in warehousing we stitched together, both equity and debt. So what I feel is, finance is very integral part of real estate offering. And stitching any finance through the spectrum of real estate is a very interesting activity for me. And my recent travel, 3 years back, I think I founded Kshetra and later Artha. So where we thought of working on secondary living and second homes. And that way I came into real estate and did some projects of farmlands. So I feel that though they are not approved formats of real estate, still there are no guidelines. We tried with the regulators that why not guidelines for farmlands. Did not happen. So rather I shifted now working to approved layouts rather than farmlands, but destination homes, because feeling guilty that when you don't have guidelines, you are leaving your customers high and dry on certain aspects. So this is my introduction, and I think Manish, I don't know whether I exceeded time.
No, so thank you for a lovely introduction, Raghunath Akashamji. I'll ask you a few questions, right? So,
Easy ones.
uh, easy ones are not worth you, right? We have. So, first question, which is probably the most easiest one. What trends do you see shaping this industry, the real estate industry, over the next 5 to 7 years? What is your outlook as an expert coming from inside, and also as a person who has seen this industry from outside as well, working with some of your key customers?
So the trends, particularly what I am saying is entrants. I mean, when I see the new entrants, there is a lot of innovation in this sector that is happening. So for long, we have seen living, homes, offices, very standard and not much of an innovation that we have seen several years. But now what happened, the technology where you can be anywhere and you can work from anywhere is one great contributor.
Yeah.
And a lot of educated and qualified guys entering the sector, trying to offer some novelty out of their personal experiences and breaking norms and offering products which are more closer to. So in fact, just when Nishit said about, he met me some time back and said managing your own portfolio of real estate is what they offer as a service, which was never there. And if it is offered by guys who learned and who focus on that area, so it's a lot of service is going to happen for the people who own real estate. So today, most of the NRIs who own real estate in India feel we can't manage, our kids can't manage, so we want to sell off and pass on cash there to rather than holding real estate. That is a disincentive. But with the players like this, there could be huge incentive for them to do it. So the regulatory again is reacting to the technology. So I think today a lot of portals are being worked out to put all the constituents into one platform. So these kind of things will make real revolution. Otherwise, there is a need for office space, there is a need for residence and all. But stitching these to the particular need of the people is what the innovation. And I see that has come in last 3-4 years, and great players now on board. And I'm seeing a lot of positives going in.
Interesting. Yeah, and the more innovation, the more the industry grows and allows everybody else to grow as well, right? So, second question coming your way, Raghu, and this is since we are part of REPA, we have to ask this question: how important are organization or institutions, or I would say industry bodies like REPA, in shaping the future of real estate? What is your perspective?
I think we need a platform. We need a platform where we come and meet. So individual platforms where you go and meet one-to-one, from the perspective of time, it is limited, and you make out of your own contacts. But when you meet here together, so that's going to have two things. It's an effect of camaraderie among us, and that is knowing one-to-one is easy. And I feel that ice breaking happens and you introduce yourself and your services to others. And that way, this is going to be a lot of mutual help in my view. And this mutual help happens, which can help some people to market their products, some people to introduce the novel products here and novel services. And sometimes it's just that one introduction which makes business change and learn. I'm seeing that happening, particularly because you are bringing all the constituents. If you map 22 constituents, if we ensure that membership is there from all the constituents to a reasonable degree, and that would really spiral it to go to multi-locations. That's what I think.
Congratulations, sir. A lot of industry experts coming and telling that we are on the right path. So thank you. All of us, let's raise a round of applause for ourselves. And I think the effort would be to continue and make this as an organization in the next 2-3 years where everybody says industry body ho to REPA jaisi ho, right? So thanks for that, Raghu. Last question from my side. To a lot of people who are entering into real estate, whether they are young professionals or new entrants, what is your suggestions? What is your guidance to that?
I think young ideas. I mean, that's what is more important. It's not the age at which you enter. I'm entering I'm 58. I entered.
You're the youngest entrant.
56. 56 is where I entered real estate. So what I mean to say is it's a young mind that is more necessary than the age, and a novel idea that is necessary. An idea, I think, is not in isolation, but an idea which is well tested, experienced. Of course, there is always a bit of risk when you are a front runner, So the new ideas is what I think you can add novelty into anything that you offer today in real estate. Though the product has been offered to us for ages, I still see the room for innovation. So innovation, new idea, I think is the way to go, and we all will sustain it. And last point is right financial attendance of the idea. Otherwise, we can't sustain the idea. So, I
Thank
think
you.
that's
Thanks for that, Raghu. And thanks for being here with us. I'll leave you with the quote Raghu mentioned to me a little while back. Let's not just build properties and real estate. Let's build real legacies. Thank you for that, Raghu.
Thank you all.
Thank you. Thanks for being here.